Coming up next, it shall be done for the UFC Featherweight Championship of the World between Alexander Volkanovski and the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung.
You ready? You ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true, that's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition.
Nice straight punch.
All right, so a nice connection there with the 1-2 for Alexander Volkanovski, the former rugby league standout. It's amazing to think not all that long ago, this was a man who weighed 214.
I mean, that is massive. 214 pounds, fighting at featherweight now. Could you imagine the discipline that he had to show in order to get to this weight class and do it pretty comfortably? He's not dying when he's walking to the scale. He's a pro's pro, and it's showing in his performances. Massive knee lands from the tie clinch.
Volkanovski gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Oh, connects with another uppercut. I'm surprised his opponent's head stayed on his body after that.
Won't be able to take many more of these. He's been taking them over and over again, and it's a testament to his chin. But you take one on the perfect spot, he will crumble like a stack of bricks.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. Oh, good lead right by Chan Sung Jung.
What a punch.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the field.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Oh, hook to the head by Volkanovski.
He's very tricky when he throws that body.
Nice 1-2 combination there. So 3 minutes off the clock in our first round. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike. Oh! Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that. And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look for him to transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish.
Grab the wrist. Grab his wrist.
Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat.
And this might just be a matter of time. Right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side guard.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
Ready to go. I want you to go out there.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, here we go now, champ. Round two, Alexander Volkanovski versus the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung. Nice punch by the Korean Zombie. Huge block there.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Oh!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Body kick now by Volkanovski. Oh! Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
So 55 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. We're on a pretty good connection rate thus far, hitting on 1 out of every 2. The accuracy rate is 50% against the Korean zombie Chan Sung-jung. And they separate. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
The Korean zombie going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there.
Real nice body kick lands.
Doubles up on the jab. Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively, he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively, he's been strong tonight.
And that has caused frustration for the opponent. Not being able to hit a guy that you want to really put away. But that's a testament to the head movement and the activity and the awareness of this fighter defensively. Oh, big punch lands.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand? Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Beautiful strike. Didn't like that left hand. Oh, no!
How about those 5 minutes? All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. What a display of just sheer punching in that last round.
I mean, he looks like a boxer. He looks like a professional boxer out there, throwing and stringing those combinations together. He landed those big punches over and over again, and it was this one right here that really did change the tide of the round.
Talking about right there. He can't handle your striking. Just keep moving to your left. Just stay away from his power and just keep.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got to back.
That'll do it!
What a performance!
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight. It's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
We send it inside now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 35 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC featherweight champion.